Hi guys, welcome to this quick review of this Tinwoo 20 or 20W model, and I have it already been wearing for close to like 1 day. I'm pretty close to that, so I had it on overnight and today, and this is my result. So I have already made a video about that, how cheap this is. You can find the listing on Amazon for around $49. There's usually a coupon here on Amazon for $15, and there's sometimes an additional about $10 or $20 coupon on Facebook, and I'll put down all the links into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there, hopefully with coupon. I mean, anyway, for $50 it's already cheap, so if you want to buy it now, yeah, just go ahead. I mean, from my side, I can give more or less full recommendation. I mean, not full recommendation. There are some things which are not good, but there are certain things which are really nice, and I would definitely buy it again. But I'm going to show you a couple of details, not everything. I'm planning for doing a large full review, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things which are important, so you know if it's worth to buy or not. So here you can see, since I've been talking, it's almost 2 minutes and the display is still on. So why is this? Yeah, it has an always on display. This is super rare. I have already tested a lot of such watches, maybe 20 watches or so. This is the first one which has an always on. I mean, these expensive watches like Apple Watch and Android Wear 2.0 watches, which you can buy for usually $300 or so. I mean, they have these always on displays, but usually not these fitness watches which are a little bit limited. They have some nice features, but usually not an always on display. This one has it because it has a large battery, 300 milliamps inside, so you can see after 1 day it's still almost full, even with the always on display. Of course, I had it turned overnight for sleeping, but apart from that, it was always on. The thing is, it's protected. I mean, you can have it on during the night. Even if you touch it, nothing happens. You will have to push this button here to activate, and then you can do all the things. It has some disadvantages regarding touch. I mean, touch works good, but it works a little bit different with the touchscreen than other watches. When we pull down, we have the messages. Messages are good. Unfortunately, I don't have anything, but the display is really large. You get a lot of text when you get a large message from somebody. You can read a lot. Of course, you cannot answer. I mean, there's also no microphone, no speaker, but it has vibration. You can get an alarm in the morning. It can wake you up. It has a lot of different settings for the vibration. You can make it longer, shorter, stronger, weaker, those things. And yeah, again, to the messages, it has only 5 messages, but the messages are pretty long, and you can delete just all or nothing. So that's it. Messaging, yeah, not bad, not the greatest. You can activate messaging for everything. Yeah, here we have the app, we have the notification filter, and you can see when we can invoke it, you can see these are the apps you can select, activate, deactivate. Apart from that, there's just the other. Here's that this thing is activating or deactivating all the other apps. I mean, notification from all the other apps. So I have done this and it works really good. So you have to choose notification then on the phone itself. You cannot choose it in the app. You have to select notification for each individual app. So it has everything. You can see it has a lot like call alert settings, message alert settings. You can set the time, heart rate monitoring through the whole day or just limited time, raise wrist to wake screen. Of course, not needed when you have it always on. Here we have some values. You can see it's measuring my heart rate pretty accurate. I think I really had the impression that's good, doing a good job. Here I have done some measurements here. You can see what I've been doing. You get some information here, heart rate. You have a weekly, monthly. It's pretty cool here. Really nice. The only thing which has not working in the morning, but now it's here. It took a little bit of time to get here, but at least it looks like we get sleep monitoring, and it is about as accurate as with every watch. It's not perfect. It's just doing some guessing what you're doing. I mean, if you're holding your hand still and not moving, then the watch assumes that you are sleeping. It cannot detect much more than that, maybe the heart rate and those things. So it looks like it's a solid watch. It's always connected. It has even one of the largest wireless ranges. It has always been, of course, when I went away, disconnecting. Then when I went closer to the app or to the phone, it reconnected pretty fast. So there are a lot of complaints about watch not being reconnecting in the app. I've seen many complaints. Really didn't have this problem. For me, it's 99% connected. I got instantly all the notifications. Really didn't have a lot of problems. It has some limitations, but it's a great watch. I mean, it has all these things here. Also, alarms, which you can set a couple of them to wake you up in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to show you the watch a little bit closer here. So here we are. Hope you can see everything. By the way, the wrist band, I mean, I was hoping that it looks a little bit close to leather. Yeah, it just has a color similar to leather, but of course it's not leather. It's not really even imitating the leather, but it's quite comfortable. It's a little bit stiff and thick, but it's really comfortable to wear. It's still on a good side, but you can buy other things. If you want to buy real leather, you can buy this. But you can see it has a more simple sensor here. Some of the watches have 3, 4, or even 5 sensors. This is really a simple thing. And this is the charging. Yeah, it is actually listed with wireless charging, but we get this magnetic charger. It works really good. I've been charging this as well here. But why does it say wireless charge? Yeah, you can use any kind of wireless charger, like a Samsung wireless charger. You can put it on it and then it will start to charge. That's the idea, but you don't get a wireless charger itself, but it will work with other brands. Here I've tested Samsung and it works really good with Samsung. I really like that. This is a huge advantage compared to most of the other fitness watches which you find below $100. I've never seen one which is supporting wireless charging, and this works really good. So you can use wireless charger from your friends with Samsung phones or iPhones or other things. I mean, most of the smartphones these days have wireless charging, so wireless charging is available almost everywhere. So there's always a huge problem with these proprietary magnetic chargers. So either they break or there's a problem here when they corrode, you cannot charge them anymore, and there's a huge problem, and there's a huge advantage compared to most of the competitor watches. So I'm going to show you a couple of screens here very quickly. I don't want to waste your time, so we have to activate this thing here, the watch, again with this button if you want to do. Yeah, here messaging. When we are down, we have like the battery saver, which is always on when we have the always on display. We have also a do not disturb, which you can enable, disable. You can control music, what you're playing on your smartphone, and you can press the thing to activate like a loud sound on your phone to find it. Then it goes back, of course. On the right side you have more things like some sports modes, which are really good because you can even see the time. There's no multitasking, you cannot go back to the main screen, but at least it shows a lot of values, and it is also showing the current time, which is really rare. There's no swipe thing here, unfortunately. You have to use these buttons here, and of course when we have the always on, we have to activate this first, but there's no swipe. I mean, here we can swipe. Sometimes when we want to go back to the main screen, swipe works, but not always. But apart from that, the touch screen is working really good. We have some breathing things which we can use to relax. Then we have the stopwatch here, which is good, and especially the timer is pretty cool. You can set hours and yeah, missed that a little bit. You can set minutes and hours and then start with the countdown. Yeah, here I'm starting. I don't know why it's not working. Usually it's working good. The really good thing is, and that's really awesome and it's exceptional, that's really rare, we can go back to the main screen. I mean, it will go automatically back to the main screen anyway, but we can go back to the timer and it's counting down in the background, so we don't have to stay on this screen. This is really rare. I mean, countdown timer is already super rare with such watches, and that we have multitasking is even more rare, so this is exceptional here. So we have other things here. I mean, here's directly a button, a dedicated button for the timer itself, and here we have a button for the sports modes, but it's not working during the timer. I mean, I can stop this here, so we can push here and we can go directly to the sports things. So here we have the normal button to deactivate the screen. Here with this button we have the stopwatch function and the timer, and here we have the sports activity. So and solid buttons, I would say solid. I mean, the watch is very beautiful anyway, and yeah, it deserves a nice leather band, definitely. So let's go also to the screen. I mean, watch faces and so on. We have this thing here. This is all about watch faces. So you can select manually or automatically or just by shaking. Here we can see them, or we can change them manually. So I'm scrolling through the watch faces here. There are some really nice ones also with weather, and there's one here. This one has day and night automatic settings. So when you are on this watch face, it will turn white during the day and black during the night automatically. And I think there's even another one, but I haven't found out which one. I really love this one here, and most of them have a lot of information like day, date, time, and some weather information. And the cool thing is, with any watch face, when you are here, let's go back here, we have a lot of weather information. When we click on the weather, no matter on which watch face we are, we can click and we get the detailed weather. There's the current weather information and the max min for the day. We can go down and we have this 15-day weather information here. That's absolutely awesome. So we have a lot of really special functions, unique functions. But of course we can also set the brightness manually here. Yeah, I think we have to leave the always on menu, and then we can work with the brightness. There are a lot of different brightness. You can see it's pretty dark. This one you can use for the night. It's pretty cool. And here we have full brightness, which is definitely good for outside. You can see this really good. So it's super bright here. You can see that here. It is really very bright here. So, but I prefer the automatic, like the always on. You can also change the time. We have maximum of 5 seconds, I think. You have also 3 seconds and 0 second. I've never seen that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I prefer the always on. The always on will, but then limit the brightness. But I still prefer this thing here. But if you have the always on, I mean, usually when you touch, it's blocked. You can see this icon here, this lock icon here. You have to unlock, and then you can hold it for a second or two, and then it will illuminate in the highest brightness. So if you need to see that outside, you can do that, and after a couple of seconds, it will return to dim mode. This is one of the best things I've ever had regarding just fitness watches and not full Android Wear or Apple Watch or so. And of course it has a little bit limited heart rate functions. I mean, it's measuring the normal heart rate, looks like it's accurate, but it doesn't have like a blood pressure, it doesn't have like blood oxygen, doesn't have ECG. But yeah, these things are anyway more toys. If you have serious issues, then you probably need to go to a doctor anyway. So, but I mean, it's nice to have all these features with heart and blood and everything. But for me this is much more value, and for the moment I'm definitely going with this one. It's also very beautiful, and I'll definitely put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out, order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.